Yo, what is up, guys? It's Elite Shot here, aka Sean, and today, guys, I'm bringing you another snowboarding experience, GoPro trip, datage. I'm not sure what to call it exactly, but I went out again and I used my GoPro, got some more footage. I didn't get any amazing shots today because I just, for some reason, didn't get that much, but I hope you guys still enjoy this. This time I went with my older brother, Ben. He snowboards. He's been snowboarding for like, I think, 10 plus years, so he's pretty good. He knows what he's doing, and I got a few shots of him doing a 360. This is his first time back in a year. His first time snowboarding of the season, first time in a year snowboarding, and he did pretty damn amazing for not snowboarding so long. He said it's like riding a bike. He did 2 360s. I think he actually did more. Did a couple 360s off these pretty big jumps that normally I just jump over. I'm not good enough, nor am I experienced enough to do crazy tricks yet. I normally just ride down the hill. And this is the year, though, I really want to start learning how to do more tricks like 360s and different grabs. And I also want to start doing some more rails and boxes and different things like that, because I have a board that's meant for that stuff, yet I am still not the best at doing it. I think in this shot right here, I believe I go over the A-frame, it's called. It's this one like box rail that goes up, and then it goes back down. Nothing too fancy. My brother accidentally snowed me right in the face. Thanks a lot, man. But I think I show right here. I'm watching the footage as I'm talking right now, so I can't exactly tell what's going on. And as I'm watching it, it's kind of laggy, but I'm going up. This is kind of a horrible shot. It's kind of awkward sometimes when I'm riding and holding this pole thing as I ride, because it doesn't feel that natural. Here's another box. At the bottom of one of the hills, the hill I went down, not this one, but the biggest hill here is called Mardi Gras. At the end of Mardi Gras, they have like a mini terrain park with a few boxes, a few rails, and a few little jumps to do stuff. I can't do anything that crazy, but I do my best to do what I can and what I know already. I also made sure to include a few shots of me just going up the lift. I want to show you guys the whole experience and everything I do when I go snowboarding. The resort I go to is called Holiday Valley. It's in Ellicottville, New York. I'm not sure if some of you guys go there. I know I have a few fans that go to Holiday Valley, and you told me in the comments before, so that's pretty cool. And it's awesome to know that I have fans that are subscribed to me that go to Holiday Valley too. Maybe one day we'll have a little fan meetup and go snowboarding. That'd be awesome. If you guys want to see just more snowboarding clips and shots and footage of me just riding and what I did in the day, say so, because I like doing these, and I got a really awesome response for my first one. I'm so glad you guys really enjoyed that, because it's fun. It's fun bringing the camera, and it's also a little bit awkward. The first day I brought it, well, I was kind of weird because you're not used to holding something in your hand, and it feels different. It doesn't feel as natural. But as you keep doing it, and the more you practice using it, the easier and the more natural it becomes. You just have to get over the fact that people will look at you and stare at you and say things to you, and it can be distracting, but I kind of ignore that, and honestly, I don't really mind. But check this out. This is a skier. He said he was gonna do the jump, but he was just being a loser and didn't do the jump. He said he was gonna do it, and he never did. But coming up, my brother Ben, he goes for the jump. This is his first jump of the day. First jump of the season, and he does a freaking 360. Like, I can't even do a 360, and I went at least like 7 times this year. He went off the jump, did a 360, and he landed it. And that's a pretty big jump. In the footage, it doesn't look that big, and it doesn't look that impressive, but really, when you're there, and when you're doing the jump, it's a lot more scary and a lot more intimidating than you think. He had so much air and so much hang time, he was saying he could have done like a 540 or a 720. And this is another different jump where he did the 360. I was holding it backwards because I didn't have the camera angled properly. And then here's another shot where he does the 360. I tried following him and getting like a view from behind him, but with my poor camera skills, I didn't get that great of a shot, but I did what I could, and I really want to go back there and record some more shots. See, I'm sorry that the camera was kind of angled improperly, but you still see he did it, which is awesome because I can't do that, and it makes me jealous. All I do is just go really fast and go over little jumps. I can do some rails, some tricks, but nothing too impressive that is to boast about. But what was I gonna say? When we were there, my brother's board, I forgot what he was riding, but his binding, the strap to his binding broke as he did the jump, and it's like, oh shit, what are we gonna do now? So we went to the ski lodge, and they actually had an extra strap. I think it cost like 15 bucks or something, so it wasn't that bad, and we were glad that he got that, because it would have really sucked if he didn't have a strap for one of his bindings, which pretty much means you can't ride. When your feet aren't fully like strapped in, it doesn't feel comfortable, it doesn't feel good at all, and it's much better with the strap. His board is like 7 or 8 years old, so it's definitely up there. It's old, and around that time boards start to break, and it's no surprise that the strap broke. I just got my board this year. I have a GNU, and someone told me it's pronounced new. The G is silent. I'm not too sure if that's true or not, but I ride a new, or GNU, whatever you want to call it, pickle board. It's a great park board. It's flexible. It's light. It has a serrated edge, which means it can like carve through ice pretty easily. Ice is no problem for my board. I just go right through it like no problem at all. And the conditions for this day weren't that icy at all. They were great, actually, because the day before I rode, they had a blizzard. They got so much snow. They had more than they needed, and it was just one of the best days of the year so far. And there also wasn't that many people. Normally when I go snowboarding, it's so crowded, and there's so many people, it makes the experience a lot worse. I like riding, and I enjoy riding so much more when the park is dead and when it's all to yourself. But in this shot right here, I decided to put the camera pointing forward, and I'm trying to get this like track thing. I'm not sure what it's called exactly, but on this track they have a few jumps, a few like wall rides, and it's really fun. Most resorts, well, resorts around here don't have anything like this, so it's cool that Holiday Valley has enough snow and has the time to make something like this. It's a lot of fun. I just wish I could do more on it. So I was following my brother down the hill, and I think we did this a few times. It's one of the more fun runs of the night. I really like doing this, and I'm really trying to go snowboarding as much as I can. It's one of my biggest hobbies. It really is. I wish I could snowboard more, but this resort is about an hour away, and it's kind of a drive, and that's a lot of gas money, and it's just a trip there. You have to plan the day out, and to really make sure your day is clear and nothing's going on, because I go snowboarding all day long, and I go for as long as I can. By the end of the day, my legs are so sore and so tired I can't even walk. I can't imagine how my brother felt the next day, because he hasn't rode in a year. And snowboarding takes a lot of energy and a lot of muscle, believe it or not. It works muscles you never knew you even had. Here's a different angle, which I was just holding the camera in front of me. I'm trying to test different things out, different angles, different viewpoints, just to see what works the best. And I apologize for these shots in this video that they were kind of awkward. You kind of were just looking at my body opposed to my board. Next time I might try and angle my camera more so it's pointed at the ground. You can see my board and what's going on down there opposed to my body, because not too much is going on there. But do you guys like seeing when the camera's in front of me, to the side of me, behind me? Do you like when I'm recording someone else doing something, or just the front view of the hill? I also have to get a helmet. A lot of you guys commented and told me that I should get a helmet, and I know I do. I just don't have one. And I didn't buy one yet. I have to buy one. I don't have the need to buy one right now, because I don't do anything that's crazy or that's necessary for a helmet. I mean, I know doing jumps and doing any rails in general, you should wear a helmet, and you should wear a helmet no matter what, but I rarely ever fall, and I have never fallen on my head. This year. Last year, actually no, a few years ago, I banged my head pretty hard. The track you seen a few shots ago, one year it was super icy, and there were jumps that were super close to each other, like consecutively. I jumped off a jump that was icy, and I landed where the next jump started. So I didn't land flat, I landed like going uphill, and I whacked the back of my head so freaking hard. I think I had a minor concussion, because I had a headache for like 2 days straight, and it hurt so bad. And that was when I was in the school ski club. We have a ski club at our school that goes to Holiday Valley. I'm not in it anymore, but I still have a pass through the high school. I got lucky enough to get a pass, but I don't go there. It's just at a discounted price, so it's a lot cheaper than buying a pass through the actual resort. Because if I wanted to buy a pass at Holiday Valley, it costs over like $1,000, and I'm not gonna pay $1,000 for a place I don't go to that much. I try to go there as much as I can, but I don't think that would be worth it. The pass I have now costs me, I think, like $385, which is not that bad. It's not that bad in comparison to $1,000. Like, that's just ridiculous. But this video is almost wrapping up, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up here, and I'm going to stop talking because I'm not sure what else to say. If you guys enjoyed this video, like always, please give it a big thumbs up. If you guys want to see anything specific, here are a few more jumps to end this off. A lot of fun. Say so below because I read all my comments and I do my best to respond to as many as I can. But I'm going to record every time I go out, and I'll try to bring you guys my day, my experience, because this is fun and I like talking and showing you guys. Anyways, as I always say, guys, it's Elite Shot here, aka Sean, your friendly COD fanboy. I'm signing out. Peace.